All right. We are live. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are here. NHL is nigh. We are 24 minutes away, guys, from the first two games of the NHL card, so we'll get right into it. Last night, coming off a nice 4-2 day for the clients, up 2.36 units, 2-1 in both NHL and AHL. This show here, guys, we have a total of 5 best bets, 4 free picks in the NHL, and we'll have 1 play of the day at the end of the show. And in the American Hockey League, we have a total of 4 free picks and 3 best bets we sent out to the clients. So let's get right after it, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. This is season 4, episode number 3. So, all my descriptions are below. We're up, I believe, 5 units on AHL, and we're just almost about break even in NHL, guys. So we're moving in the right direction right now. This is the time when you can make some money in the NHL. Teams are going to start. Some teams are going to be fading. Some teams are going to be pushing for that playoff run. Let's get right into it here, guys. First game of the docket is going to be your Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, yeah, throw any questions you have there, too, guys. If you have any questions about any games, any goalies, the lines, you name it, throw it in there. First game of the docket, Carolina New York Islanders. I do have a best bet I just sent out on the total. Looking at the side, this is going to be a really tough one here, guys. I'm going to talk it out with you. 4-3-1 Carolina is on the road since the break. So the road record for Carolina, even though they haven't had their 2 best goalies, they're not too bad. 5 goals for, 3.75 against. Islanders 3.3 goals for, 3.22 against. Both teams have about an 80% penalty kill. Advantage on the power play goes to Carolina. You're going to see Forsberg here, guys. Forsberg in the AHL, he's 4-4 to the overs, and he's 3-1. Greiss, on the other hand, he's 1-1-1. I expect Greiss to be going, guys. 1-1-1, 83 save percentage, and a 4.29 goals against. So as much as the Islanders need this game, Toronto's slipping up. Carolina, Florida, there's these teams that really they're going to need these wins. That's a tough one here, guys. I got a best bet here on the total. New York Islanders are not going to have Kuhnhackl and Clutterbuck along with Boychuk from that nasty 90 stitches above the eye, guys. That's crazy. He's lucky he didn't lose his eye. That's something else. But this is a tough call. I'm going to go Carolina. I'll go Carolina here, guys, just because I'm getting plus 122, but I don't love this play. That's going to be a really good game here today. Next game, I have a second best bet here on the side again, so we'll jump right to the total. Breaking it down, though, this is going to be the third game in 4 days for Washington here, guys. They're 4-4 on the road, -2 goal differential, 2.89 goals for, 3.11 goals against. Pittsburgh Pittsburgh, on the other hand, are 5-1-1 with a +9 goal differential, 4.0 goals for, 2.43 goals against. 42% power play for Pittsburgh, guys, at home. Stellar power play. Looking at the penalty kill here for both teams, 71% and 76%. So there's issues with the penalty kills right now. Power play for Washington, too, guys, is 21%. I got to look at it over. Even though it's 6.5, I don't think there's going to be less than – it's not going to be a tight game, in my opinion. They're going to have Yari and Holtby, too. Not bad numbers for Holtby on the road since the break, but I know what he can do. He's a little more susceptible, I think, than most. I like the over 6.5 there, guys. Got a best bet on the side. Moving on to the next one here, 2 p.m. Eastern, Nashville, Dallas. It's going to be a little rematch from the game in Dallas. I have a free play here, guys. We're looking at the Stars. It's going to be the 4th game in 6 nights for Nashville. They're going to be going on the road. They have a 3.22 goals against, 75% penalty kill. It could be Rene. You might see Saros would be his 3rd straight start for Saros. I'd also look at an over 5 here, guys. Bishop is confirmed. He's going. He's 2-3 with an 89 save percentage and a 3.40 goals against at home. Not the greatest of numbers, but I do know that when Bishop has a lot of rest, he has like a 94, 95 save percentage. So Bishop off a lot of rest, he's a goalie you want to back. And they're a team with they just lost to this team, guys, a couple nights ago. Dallas did. Nashville, like I said, 4 games in 6 nights. Goals against for Dallas is 2.63 to 3.22 from Nashville. So power play advantage also goes towards Dallas. Penalty kill advantage towards Dallas. Dallas is going to be the first free pick of the good night there, guys. It's going off at 2 Eastern. Dallas Stars regulation plus 105. Moving on to the next game here, Minnesota Wild and your LA Kings. The Minnesota guys, first of a back-to-back, so they're going to be playing again tomorrow. Stalock or Dubnyk. If Stalock does go today, it will be a 7th straight start. He is 4-0, though, guys, with a 95 save percentage and a 1.50 goals against. Stalock's been one of the best goalies in the league, low-key, guys. Don't sleep on this guy. I think they'll throw Pettersson as well here for the LA Kings. I expect to see Pettersson 2-1 with a 93 save percentage and a 2.35 goals against. Both goalies, Quick and Pettersson, are playing good hockey. The total here has really moved. It was opened up, guys, minus 123 at the 5.5. It's now minus 135. So money's came in on the under. I'd have to look at that. Even a first period under as well. It's going to be a 1 Pacific time game, 4 Eastern games. So it's going to be an early matchup. No Eric Stahl, too, for Minnesota. He's got some issues. He went back to Thunder Bay. So, yeah, not to mention here, guys, listen to this. 1.83 goals against for Minnesota on the road since the break and 2.33 for the Kings. So I got to look at the under. 88.9 penalty kill, 87% penalty kill. That's good numbers right there. Yeah, under 5.5 there. I'd almost make it a free pick. I don't have it written down, but I think the under in Minnesota, LA is very live. Also be looking towards Minnesota here to clean up again. Just a team that's fighting for a playoff spot, to be honest. You know what? Let's bring that up right now, guys. Check out the standings in the NHL playoffs, because this is we have less than a month until the playoffs start up here, or about a month. Yeah, we got about a month left of hockey. So let's see what we're looking at here. We're looking at the Minnesota Wild. Sorry about that, guys. Western Conference. So yeah, the Wild are 75 points, one back of the Jets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the Canucks, the Coyotes, the Flames, and the Wild are all right there. So the Wild, yeah, I expect them to clean up business here too. Minus 145. I'd look at regulation, get a nice plus line there, or do a parlay with Minnesota, your choice. What's going on, Walla Walla? I appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Long-time low bagger right there, Walla Walla Dose. Thanks for tuning in, brother. So NHL, we are going to go with the under Minnesota LA Kings, and I would be looking towards Minnesota in this matchup. Next game here, Tampa Bay Boston. I do have a best bet here on the side. Looking at the total, as you guys know, another rematch here, Vasilevsky-Rask. Boston beat up on them the first time there, 2-1. You have a 3.0 goals for, 2.78 goals against for Tampa Bay, 3.67 goals for Boston, 2.0 goals against. So Boston's really playing some good hockey right now, guys. 27% power play, 83% penalty kill for the Bruins, 11% power play, 80% penalty kill for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Carlo's going to be out, guys, defenseman for Boston Bruins, big Carlo. That will allow Tampa to get a little more, especially guys like Kucherov. That allows guys like Kucherov to get a little more space, but you don't have a big guy like Carlo, who's a little quicker than Zdeno Chara. That Boston Bruin defense, guys, it's one of the meanest defenses in the league. But anyway, Carlo, he's going to be out there. They still have pretty much a full, healthy team there. What's going on, Ronnie? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you, hard hitter like you there. I'm just looking at this Tampa-Boston game. Thinking of giving out – I have a best bet there on the side. But looking at the total, this is a tough one. I have the under 5.5, but it's not one of my favorite picks there. Yeah, you're on Boston there. Yeah, I don't blame you for being on Boston. It's Vasilevsky here. Surprisingly, Vasilevsky's numbers, 3-2-1 with an 89 save percentage and a 3.48 goals against. Compared to Rask, 4-1 with a 95 save percentage, 94.3, and a 1.16 goals against. So, yeah, I don't blame you for that one. Ronnie also is giving out Philadelphia in regulation. Let's jump to that next one here. We got Buffalo, Philadelphia here, sticking at 7 o'clock. I'm giving out a free pick here on the under 6 minus 115. The line's moved in that game there, guys. Buffalo 2-5 since the break on the road, 3.71 goals against. I know that's a lot of goals against, but it's a tough fade. You know what? This Philly team is not a team you want to shy away from. I do have Philly regulation written down too, Ronnie, minus 130, but I'm going to give out the under 6 here, guys. Let me tell you another reason why. Carter Hutton here. I think it's Carter Hutton and Carter Hart here. Both battle of the Carters. 91% for Hutton and 3.23 goals against. The numbers might not exactly say this, but I just see this game being a lot tighter here, guys. The line opened up to minus. It's a Philly line. It's got to be a Philly line there. What's going on, DX? Got DX in the building. Under 6 though. This is the reason why. Here we go. 3 games in 4 nights for Philly. They don't need to go nuts here to beat this Buffalo team. Gergensen's going to be out also for Buffalo, which hurts their offense. Poulet, another defenseman for Buffalo, is going to be out. I believe he's an AHLer. The issue also is with Buffalo's penalty kill, guys. It's really bad right now. It's only 57%. Philly regulation is a juicy nut. Yeah, Philly regulation there, guys. You got a 4.0 goals for, 2.13 goals against for Philly at home, 2.71 goals for Buffalo, 3.71 against. Could see like a 4-1, 3-2. It should be a Philadelphia takes care of business kind of game. Buffalo, they're not making the playoffs. They're trending in the wrong direction right now, guys. So we'll look at Philadelphia reg, as our guy Ryan Crawford saying, and Andre there. And we'll also look at the under 6, minus 115 available at Bovada still, guys. The line's moving to the under there. Going on to the next game here, Ottawa, San Jose. It's going to be the first of a back-to-back for San Jose. So they're going to throw Aaron Dell out, who's been the shittier of the 2 goalies, for lack of a better terms. 1-3 with an 88 save percentage and a 3.55 goals against. We're giving out another free pick here, guys, on the show. Over 6, minus 105. Fade of both of these goalies, Anderson and Dell, both with almost a 4 goals against, 88 save percentage apiece. Both goalies aren't winning games. Power plays for each team, too, guys. 20%, 21% for Ottawa, 19% for San Jose, 60% penalty kill percentage for Ottawa, 83% for San Jose. Both teams are allowing 3.71 goals against, 3.11 for San Jose. Ottawa here, guys, they keep surprising you. I think the over, though, is going to be live. It's already moved a little bit here. I got minus 108 at Bet Online. So I'm going to give that one out there, guys. Big reason being the goalies. Middleton's also going to be out for San Jose defenseman. As you guys have noticed, too, Toronto, they beat up on Toronto. I believe they had 4 or 5 goals against the Maple Leafs. Now you're going up against the Senators team that's just as bad. So, yeah, Andre likes that. I like that one, too. I'm giving that out as a free pick. I already got a little bit of money on that one. Going on to the next matchup here, we'll stick to Montreal, Florida. I do have a best bet, number 4, on this game on the side. Looking at the total, all my best bets, guys, too, at pickcity.com, available in the links below. Sign up for any package, you get a chance to win one of these t-shirts. Sticking to the games here, Montreal, Florida. Montreal 5-4 on the road since the break. 2.78 goals for, 2.89 goals against, 16% power play, 74% penalty kill. Both teams here, guys, 74% penalty kill for Montreal, 73% for Florida. I had the under, but you know what? We're looking at an over here, guys. This is a chance for Florida to finally open up, if they can open up. Toronto keeps losing games. Florida has a chance to still, the coach there from Chicago, he's a hard-ass guy. He's going to be reaming it to the guys. You have Drager going too. Drager's finally coming back, guys. He's their 2 goalies. Bobrovsky, as you know, he isn't a guy you can trust. Drager here, he lost his 1 game in overtime at home with a 92 save percentage and a 1.87 goals against. So it wasn't his fault. It was just the offense. And Montreal, Gallagher, Tatar, Drouin are going to be out more than likely. That's 3 of their top players. They're going to have to be looking at Suzuki and these AHLers to put some offense up for Montreal. With that being said, I still think Montreal can score, and I think Florida will be scoring here as well. Over 6, minus 114. Not going to be a free pick here, but after finding out Charlie Lindgren is going to be going for Montreal, 2 guys on the road, fading this guy, which is a surprise because Price, I think it's only going to be his 2nd or 3rd game, and they threw him for like 8 in a row before that. So surprised to see Lindgren here. But yeah, looking at the over 6, minus 114, have a best bet on the side. Sticking at 7 o'clock here, guys. Last 7 o'clock game, New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers. Ronnie's looking at the Panthers there. Yeah, exactly from what I've been saying there, Ronnie. Drager and Lindgren, both AHL goalies, but one of them is much, much better, and that being Drager. So, yeah, let's move on here to the next one here. New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers. It's going to be a back-to-back for the Devils. They're throwing their ace in the net here. This is Ace Ventura, Mr. Blackwood here. He's 2-1-1 on the road with a 95 save percentage and a 1.95 goals against. Gorgiev here 1-3 with an 89 save percentage and a 3.08 goals against. The better offense, as you guys know, is the Rangers. Unbelievable what Zibanejad did the other game. There's 5 goals and up against Washington, which is that's unbelievable. You don't see anything like that. Zibanejad, he's really lighting the lamp for the Rangers. You got to love that as a Ranger fan. Looking at this game, though, 2.2 goals for the Devils, 2.2 against. Devils are playing pretty good hockey right now, 26% power play, and the Rangers got a 36% power play. I do have one of my last best bets here on this side, but looking at the total here, guys, I would be this is a tough one here because you have Blackwood and Georgiev. I do think Georgiev's going to have a much better game here. The Devils, they're a team that kind of starts off a little hotter than they finish. I noticed it throughout the whole West Coast trip. They've been on the road for a while here as well. It's going to be a back-to-back. I do lean to the under. I think Blackwood's going to do what he does. Corey Schneider went last night. Yeah, let's look at the under here, guys. I believe we have, what do we have? Bet at sportsbookreview.com, as y'all know, plus 104. That's at Bet Online, under plus 104. Even if not so much a first period under, because I think there could be maybe a goal or two from the Devils, and the Rangers might sneak another one. But I think the under 6, guys, is alive. What's going on there? The FLA DX. Yeah, the FLA game, buddy. Where were we? Yeah, just lingering going for Montreal. That's not something you want to trust. He's going to be on the road against a Florida team that, I don't know what else, how easier it can get. You got a team that's missing 3 of their top forwards in Montreal. You got their backup goalie going. You got your AHL stud that won all your games during January back healthy. Yeah, that's, you know what? Before I go any further, actually, no, here, we got one more game here, guys, at 10 o'clock, and then I'll give out the play of the day. This is going to be my last free play for you. Edmonton regulation, just a fade of Columbus, looking at Edmonton here. It is going to be their 4th game in 6 nights, but I still expect them to do what they do. 34% power play to a 71% penalty kill for Columbus. That's just not going to get the job done for you on the road. And Edmonton, guys, at home, 95% penalty kill. 95%. Columbus can't score to save their life. 2.63 goals for on the road, 3.5 against. And this is an Edmonton line. I know you could say they're coming off a long road trip, but yeah, Ronnie, yeah, you like Edmonton too, brother. I'm giving it the free play on the regulation, plus 105. It's just, yeah. Also over 5.5, minus 114. I think there should be a 6. I'd be looking at the over as well in that game. Yeah, Oilers are red hot, Andre. Giving out the play of the day here, guys. It's pretty much what everyone's saying. Florida. It's Florida, baby. Florida in regulation. Everything I just said. Draggers going over Lindgren. Line opened up minus 121. It's now minus 140. So money's coming in on it pretty quick and hard. I got the regulation at plus 110 available at Heritage Sports. So I recommend that one. I sent that out to my clients there as one of the best bets. So there's now 4 more best bets you can get at pickcity.com, guys. I have a special right now, 3 days. You get it for $10. So today, Sunday, and I'll throw in Monday there too. And yeah, $10 there, and you'll get all my picks there. Like I said, coming off a nice 4-2 day. Everything's documented, and yeah, that's what I do. Sticking to the AHL now. I'll be quick with the AHL hockey here, guys, because I know you might not know a whole lot about it, but it's the affiliates for all your favorite NHL teams. So you have 14 games here. I have 4 free picks. I'll just go over the free picks quickly here for you. Utica, Charlotte, Canucks, and the Carolina Hurricanes affiliate. As you guys know, Carolina, all their goalies are AHL goalies are playing for their team. So they're going to have like their 4th goalie going for Charlotte. Not to mention Utica could be having their backup. So we're giving out the over 6, minus 120. Penalty power plays are both over 20%. Penalty kills are about 80% for both teams. So we're looking at the over 6, guys, minus 120. That's available at Heritage Sports as well. Bet Online, Bovada, William Hill, Bet365. They all have those lines available. That's Utica Comets and the Charlotte Checkers, over 6, minus 120. I do have a best bet on Rockford Grand Rapids on the side. The next free play is going to be Iowa and Manitoba, guys, under 5.5, minus 103. Kakkonen, as you guys know, he got called up for the Minnesota Wild. He's coming off not starting. Their team had a loss too. This guy's had shutout after shutout. He's probably one of the best goalies in the AHL, this guy, Kakkonen. Going up against Manitoba, Comrie, who they can't score. Comrie's going to be fresh. He hasn't played since Monday. You guys will know Comrie there, Eric Comrie. It's just under 5.5, minus 103. It should be about a minus 120. So that's going to be the second free play there. Iowa, Manitoba to the under 5.5. Have another best bet, Syracuse, Toronto on the side. Bridgeport, Wilkes-Barre, another free pick. Best bet on the total. And our free pick here is Milwaukee, Texas here. I'm giving out Milwaukee regulation, guys, minus 105. Just one of the better teams in the league right now. They haven't been playing the greatest of hockey, but they're going to need to start turning it up here. You're going up against a Texas team that's played a lot of hockey. I believe they played 3 games in 4 nights now. So it's just a fate of Texas here. They have a 78% penalty kill to an 84% for Milwaukee. Also 25% power play to a 17% power play advantage to Milwaukee as well. Oettinger, Texas Stars, Dallas Stars affiliate. He's been called up and down. It's just been a tough. He's been collecting a lot of air miles there, as they say, a lot of air miles. So hopefully he hasn't caught anything along the way. Grosnick here, he's coming off a bit of a rough start. I expect him to bounce back. I'd also look at an over Texas Milwaukee, but free pick here, guys, Milwaukee Admirals over your Texas Stars. That's going to be the third free pick. And I have one more here on the Stockton-Bakersfield game going off at 10 o'clock here, guys. Stockton regulation, it's going to be a rematch, home and away. Stockton won the first one 3-2, came back against Bakersfield. Skinner, they figured out Skinner, the goalie for Bakersfield. If Starrett goes for Bakersfield, that's another fade. Stockton's just a much better team, guys. Run with Stockton regulation as another free pick, plus 105. That's available at Heritage Sports. That's the card there for you guys. I'll go over the free picks one more time. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I got a little sip of coffee here. Give me some more ideas. There it is, a little espresso to spice things up. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Throwing this chat was live there. Andre, DX, Ronnie, Walla, everybody tuning in. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any more questions on any games, I'll stick around for a couple more minutes, and feel free to toss out any questions. But the play of the day is the Florida Panthers regulation over your Montreal Canadiens. Take that one to the bank and enjoy a nice dinner tomorrow night. Free plays, we have 4 of them. They're going to be Dallas regulation plus 105 over Nashville. That's going off at 2 Eastern time. Next one's going to be Buffalo, Philadelphia, under 6, minus 115. And a lot of the heavy hitters in our chat like the Philadelphia regulation at minus 130, and I don't blame them. Next one here is going to be Ottawa, San Jose to the over 6, minus 108. Just the fate of both of these goalies right now. And the next free play, the last one was Edmonton regulation plus 105 over Columbus. Another team moving in the wrong direction. Edmonton moving in the right direction. So that's all the free picks there, guys. I have 4 more best bets available at Pick City, like I keep saying. And AHL, we have 3 free plays. It's over Utica, Charlotte, over 6, minus 120. Iowa, Manitoba, under 5.5, minus 103. And Milwaukee, Texas regulation minus 105. And there's one more, Stockton regulation plus 105. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's going to be the card. And we'll catch you again for another episode of Let's Talk Hockey Tuesday. Tuesday should be about 10 or 12 games. And my 7th show in season 4 is going to be completely free. So look forward to that. All my picks, all my client picks are going to be given out. I've already talked to my members. They don't mind that. And yeah, we'll look forward to that. I think it's going to be not this coming week, but next Tuesday. So next Tuesday's show going to be completely free. Anyways, guys, talk to you later there. DX, Andre, Ronnie, everyone for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. And get that cash. Leche. Los bookmakers, as our Jimmy the Bag would say. Cheers.